Welcome to the IES Abroad Health Practice and Policy Program. We're looking forward to having you with us soon. The following presentation is designed to share some preliminary information regarding the Kingston Field Study component of your required London-based social welfare policy course. First and foremost, please know that a comprehensive Kingston pre-departure session will be held with you in London approximately 6 weeks before your departure for Jamaica. It is at this meeting that you'll receive much more in-depth information about the field study. The purpose of this webinar is really to answer some basic questions. However, we do encourage you to save your more specific questions for the pre-departure session in London. Let's proceed.
The Kingston Field Study is an integral part of the required HL 395 course. Your course professor in London will also accompany you to Jamaica. This field study should be approached and understood as a natural extension of your academic study in this class. HL 395 will introduce concepts of social welfare policy, and Jamaica will be referenced throughout the course. The Kingston Field Study will offer essential opportunities to compare and contrast social welfare and public health policy in the UK, USA, and a developing country. An administrative London staff member will also accompany you to Kingston, so 2 IES London representatives will be on hand to help and guide you throughout your time there. We are hosted in Jamaica by the University of West Indies School of Nursing, USN, located in Mona, near Ligani, where you will be housed. USN and its Director of Nursing are always keen to offer support throughout this immersive experience.
Kingston Field Study Logistics. Pre-departure meeting. IES will arrange a Kingston pre-departure meeting approximately 6 weeks before departure. The vast majority of your questions will be answered at this time. Vaccinations. There are currently no required or recommended vaccinations for travel to Jamaica. However, participants with pre-existing medical conditions are strongly encouraged to speak with their home doctor before departure. Airline ticket. You will need to book a multi-city airline ticket, ensuring that you arrive in London on the correct day, depart London and arrive in Kingston on the correct day, and then depart Jamaica for home on the correct day. IES will provide transportation from Kingston Airport to your accommodation and will also provide you with transportation back to the airport for your departure. Costs in Kingston. IES will cover all housing and group transportation costs in Kingston. Several meals will also be provided. All information regarding will be given to you at our pre-departure meeting approximately 6 weeks before departure. Please note that your expenses in Kingston will not exceed your living costs for 10 days in London. In fact, most students report having saved money.
Housing and group travel in Kingston. You will be housed in a gated terrace house residence in Ligani, arguably one of the most peaceful and safe areas in the country. The residents offer 24/7 security, and your IES chaperones will be living in the same residence. Each terrace house has doors and locks, smoke and CO2 alarms, and provide a pleasant, quiet, and safe living environment. The group will be transported to all group activities via our own private bus, contracted through a safe and reputable local company.
General schedule in Kingston. The schedule in Kingston varies moderately from term to term, but generally includes lectures, workshops provided by the University of the West Indies School of Nursing, USN, tour of campus, welcome dinner with nursing students and faculty, weekend midweek cultural events and trips, including a private guided tour of Kingston, beach trip, tour of Devon House, and a visit to a coffee plantation in the famous Blue Mountains. 3 days of observation and volunteerism at local health clinics and missionaries of the poor, visit to the university hospital, farewell dinner with USN staff. Please pause the next slide and note the locations of the sites you'll visit.
Final thoughts. Dress. The following slide outlines general clothing requirements in Kingston. Please take a moment to review this information on your own.
Dietary restrictions. Note that IES will do all possible to ensure that group meals will include vegetarian and gluten-free options. However, Jamaican food is fairly limited in this regard, and you should plan on traveling with some of your own food items to meals to supplement what is available. This is particularly true for vegan students. You are welcome to discuss a meal strategy with an IES staff member before you leave for Jamaica.
We hope that this information has been helpful. It is not meant to be comprehensive. Further questions will be answered at the pre-departure meeting in London, and we look forward to having you with us.
Please peruse the information on the right regarding appropriate dress in Kingston. If you do not currently own certain items, they can all be purchased in London at reasonable prices.